Hello everyone, it's me Eliza Paulson sharing my cancer journey. Care to share. That's why I'm always here. Always here to share with you my tricks and tips, my experience. Care to share all my experience and experiencing towards my cancer journey. Anyway, today I am going to share with you about my chemotherapy that I have been doing. My chemotherapy that I have been doing since December 21st, and I just did cycle number 4, which I can share with you what are the side effects that I experience. So maybe next time when you do it and experience the side effects, at least you know what to look forward, or something that will remind you that you can do this or you can do that. I'm not advising you to do it the same thing that I did, but you can research, or you can ask your oncologist or the nurses or the hotline, something like that. But this is just to share with you what I have been through during my 4 chemotherapy. But my treatments are still ongoing. I don't know when to stop or when it ends, but that was my 4th cycle last not even a week. Anyway, as I said, I always have a note just in case I will forget what I'm gonna say and I won't mumble, and we can finish this or we can do this right away. Anyway, how I manage all the side effects, it wasn't easy on the first one. Actually, I want to share with you that I made this binder. I made this binder for my my craniotomy, my brain tumor, and my bone cancer, because it was spread from my breast cancer. It was spread on my head and then on my bone, specifically on my spine. It's T8212. With my drugs or chemo drugs that I have been taking or they've been giving me is the pertuzumab, trastuzumab, and paclitaxel. I clearly still remember when I had my first cycle, which was December 21st. They did a split one because they don't want to do all 3 meds on the 21st last year, December, because they want to observe first what will be my reaction towards the meds. So they did something like 21st I did 3 hours, and then on the 23rd I did the rest of the meds. The 21st, before I was done with my meds and I was under half-hour observation, I told the nurse that my back is starting to ache and then I was having a headache. So they gave me a Tylenol, which I don't know, I can't remember if it did help. I think it helped a little bit. And then for my back pain, because it started really to uh be I'm starting to feel really, it started to feel really painful on my back. So they gave me that the heater pads. They gave me 3 of those, and even my legs were numbing, so they gave me 2 for my back and one each of my legs, but it didn't help. So I think I kind of had a power nap, and when I woke up, it's time for me to go. So I kind of ignored all the pain, and I just want to go home. So we came home. After a few hours, I was really in pain, and I don't have anything but a Tylenol extra strength. That's it. But it didn't help. I took 2, but it didn't help. And one thing more that happened is the whole evening I didn't went to the washroom and did number 1. And I wasn't aware that that day that I was in pain, it was my 3rd day already not having number 2. If you don't know what I mean, I don't really want to say it, but yeah, number 1 and number 2, I was having a problem. So the next day, we called right away my family doctor, and then she booked us right away in the emergency, and we went right away to RCH. And when we got there, of course, you have to wait for a little while. And after that, I didn't did any number 1 or number 2. It ended up on the 21st, I had my chemo. The 22nd, almost noon or 1 o'clock, when got in the emergency, did not had any number 1 or number 2. For that would be my 4th day not having the number 2. And then since the evening before until we got to the hospital, I didn't had any number 1. So it took me 16 hours not having the number 1. So they had to do something so I can dispose. So I had to stay at the hospital on the 22nd and the 23rd. The 24th, they need to do a ton of scans. So I had MRI, CT scan, and another MRI with contrast. And the 24th, it's really nice with the neurologist that she was able to book me an MRI with contrast. So the 24th at night, they let me go, and I came home, but no meds. I had a Tylenol 3. So the 24th at night, they let me go, and I was so happy. And yeah, I came home and tried to do whatever in the house and recover at home, because who wants to do recovery at the hospital if you're by yourself, right? So I chose to stay at home and come home with my family. And that was my cycle 1. Cycle 1 was the December 21st, and then the half of it on the 23rd. Yeah, I did the split treatment on the 21st and the 23rd. That was my cycle one, and it was a high dosage. And cycle number 2, my oncologist decided to lower a bit all the meds that I was in. So that was good, and it went well. When I went in and they prepped me, the first thing that they did was give me a Tylenol, and it was working really well as well with me. So yeah, cycle number 2, it was good. It went well. I didn't really feel strange. The side effects were the same, being wobbly or unbalanced. My headaches, it's kind of like it comes and go, but it's not the severe headache that I used to have before I found out that I have a brain tumor. And then my dosage for cycle number 3, she kept it the same as cycle number 2, which is really good. And cycle number 3, it's the same. She kept it, my oncologist kept it like this dosage in cycle number 2. Side effects are the same. What else? It's just it comes and go with this headaches. I don't know why, but I felt the random pain on my back, especially on the lower back. Maybe because before I had my cycle number 2, I had my 10 cycle of radiations. That's why it was affecting my lower back as well, or my spine in short. And the palpitations, it was from I believe it was my meds from radiation, because he gave me a high dosage. He gave me a high dosage as well for my radiation, or for my spine. All right, I will share with you again the rest of my chemos, but I will not do it like every cycle, but I will do it in chunks, like what I'm sharing with you today. So it's easier for me to track down what were the side effects that I have been experiencing, and I can share it with you. All right, have a great day, everyone, and keep smiling. Keep your faith high. Okay, bye-bye.